Welcome everyone, this is AndresRestart, and today I want to talk about Super Mario Sunshine and how I want this game to be remade for the Nintendo Switch. I want a Super Mario Sunshine HD. So, is it going to actually happen? Well, I'm not talking about this idea because there's a rumor out there suggesting it's going to happen, but I do think it's at least possible. Is it likely? I don't really know, but I'm willing to bet that there are going to be some games remade on the Nintendo Switch. We're hearing rumors about a Skyward Sword HD, a Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, so why not Super Mario Sunshine HD? I know a couple of years ago a lot of people were begging for it, myself included, and I would really love to see Mario Sunshine remade for the Nintendo Switch. I think it could do really well. Back in the day, Mario Sunshine got a lot of flack because it just wasn't considered to be nearly as good as Mario 64, and a lot of people didn't really appreciate FLUDD. They wanted more of the traditional Mario gameplay. But I felt differently about Mario Sunshine. I felt like Mario Sunshine was a fresh take on the 3D Mario series. I think FLUDD was really interesting and cool. I think all of the water mechanics and physics and graphics of all of it, everything about the water in Mario Sunshine was a really cool thing. I feel like the aesthetic for Mario Sunshine, how it was set in a tropical environment on a set of islands, was also really cool. As someone who grew up in Miami, Florida, I have, I guess, some sort of special appreciation for tropical environments. I really enjoyed that aesthetic for Mario Sunshine. It's something I would love to see come back in an HD remake. But I'm not blind to the faults for Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine did not have the most perfect camera controls. Mario Sunshine had a lot of those blue coins that a lot of people felt like were kind of filler content as opposed to actual shine sprites, which is what we all really wanted, like actual, worlds where we can go and explore and acquire shine sprites instead of just collecting a whole bunch of random blue coins to get extra shine sprites. A lot of people felt like that was filler, and I kind of understand that. And on top of that, a lot of people just didn't like FLUDD. But I think overall, there's a really good game inside Mario Sunshine. It's not even a bad game, it's still a great game, but it could be an excellent game with some minor workarounds. So what if they were to remake Mario Sunshine, right, and it comes out on the Nintendo Switch? What would they have to change? Well, one thing that I think would need to change is the controls, because it was on the Nintendo Gamecube, and on the Nintendo Gamecube, the controllers had analog triggers. Now, on the Nintendo Switch, the controllers do not have analog triggers, and that actually changes around the gameplay quite a bit. In Mario Sunshine, you had the FLUDD, which would spray water to different varying degrees, but I think what they could do is simply map the water controls, the FLUDD control in terms of shooting out water, to two different shoulder buttons to have different intensities as opposed to just one, and that would probably fix up the issue. And this is not something that's really hard to do because the Switch has way more buttons than the GameCube. I think this is a pretty easy workaround and it will work just fine. I think another thing that would be really cool if they were to do is if they were to take sort of like a Super Mario 64 DS route and add additional stars. I think Mario Sunshine kind of needs it because there were a lot of blue coins, and I'm not against taking out the blue coins. Actually, I would prefer if they were to stay, but it would be really cool if they were just to simply add a few more shine sprites, maybe another world or two, add an additional 20 or 30 more shine sprites, and then I think that will balance out the blue coins more so, and people won't feel like it's too much filler as they did back in 2002. Another obvious fix, I think, is to polish up the camera controls now. With Super Mario Odyssey, camera controls are a lot more mastered. I think they could easily make it work a lot better now, so definitely take the knowledge that they had going into Mario Odyssey and rework the camera controls in Mario Sunshine. I don't think it would be too hard, and it could definitely play and feel a lot better. Now, the most obvious change for a Super Mario Sunshine HD is making it into an HD game, modernizing the graphics. So what could they do for Mario Sunshine? Well, I do feel like Mario Sunshine, the characters feel very blocky. A lot of the textures are very blurry, especially the cutscenes. They don't hold up as well today. The lighting could definitely be improved upon a lot. If you look at Wind Waker HD and what they did was just simply by changing around the lighting and the textures, that game looked a lot better. So for Mario Sunshine, I would hope that they would fix up the actual polygon count a little bit, improve the textures, actually, work with the lighting, because if you're in a tropical environment with tons of sunlight, there's some serious potential for some incredible sunny beauty, and I would love to see how that could look in a Mario Sunshine HD. So between new HD visuals, improved camera controls, more shine sprites, I think this game could work really well as a remade Super Mario Sunshine HD. I would love it so much. Mario Sunshine Sunshine was one of my favorite games back on the Nintendo Gamecube. I got Mario Sunshine and Metroid Prime along with my Gamecube back in 2002 for Christmas, and it was one of the most incredible things. I really cherish those games. Mario Sunshine has a very special place in my heart, and it'd be really cool if the game were to be remade. And if it's not remade, well, I could always just replay the game from the Gamecube, I guess. But what do you guys think? Would you guys like to see Super Mario Sunshine remade for the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comments below. But if you have any other ideas, also share it with me. I would like to hear what you guys have to say. But that's all for now, everyone. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.